I was going through a very rough time and I got super depressed, and I felt like the only thing that's ever had my back throughout my life has been music. And I've just learned to take care of myself and do things that make me feel good. When I first came to LA, I had so many expectations and I wanted things to come out a certain way. Somebody told me that I should have no expectations. And I started doing that, whereas instead of building up this whole story of how a relationship's gonna play out or a work deal or whatever, I just go into it more open, and I'm just more chill now about how the outcome is gonna be. So that's helped me a lot, because if something doesn't work out the way that I want, I don't have such a crazy breakdown, and it doesn't affect me for a week straight emotionally. You know, my mental illness or issues, whatever you want to call it, I think it's really helped me come to this place in my life. And I think it's just made me a very insightful person, and I want to know about people in the world. And I think me having a lot of highs and lows has really taught me a lot about patience and people, and has been able to make me a better artist. I'm always giving other people compliments, and the one thing we don't do to ourselves is give ourselves compliments in our heads or tell ourselves things about, keep reminding ourselves about our dreams. You could spend your day being you're gorgeous, follow your dreams, keep doing that. When you said affirmations, I think that it helps kind of cement that positivity in your brain. I watched an Oprah episode, and she said she took a check and wrote a check for $1 billion and kept it on her mirror. Every time she would wake up, she would look at it. So I decided to do that, and I made a big poster with all the things that I want to accomplish. Be nominated for a Grammy, which happened. First late night TV show, which happened. Sponsored branding deal, which happened. Get my own place, which happened. I think everything off that board came true. I grew up just like every other, young girl, watching music videos and reading magazines and seeing supermodels in magazines and wanting to look like them. And as I've grown up, I started to learn, and being in the industry, I've learned that a lot of that stuff is not real. I think what's happening now is that there's definitely a shift of inclusivity. Everybody's definition of perfect for their own body types is completely different. And I've just learned to love certain parts of my body. True self-love is like a love-hate thing. You wake up one day, you're about to get your period, you feel bloated, and you feel like complete crap, and you don't want to get out of bed, and you want to wear baggy clothes. I have days like that. And then I have days where I feel awesome. Ever since I hit 30, I think it's been an ongoing process, but you start becoming unapologetic about who you are, and you start accepting certain things about yourself, and you start loving your body more. I think that it's just been a journey of working on self-love and understanding that you're not going to always feel 100% every day. And that's what it makes it okay. Because if you try to run away from the bad feelings, it kind of magnifies it. If you just tell yourself listen, it's one of those days, and you move on.